Princess Bride, S. Morgenstern's classic tale of true love and high adventure. The Good Parts version, abridged by William Goldman. Part 5, Section 6. He has beaten Inigo, the Turk said, not quite sure he wanted to believe it, but positive that the news was sad. He liked Inigo. Inigo was the only one who wouldn't laugh when Fezzik asked him to play rhymes. They were hurrying along a mountainous path on the way to the Gilder frontier. The path was narrow and strewn with rocks like cannonballs, so the Sicilian had a terrible time keeping up. Fezzik carried Buttercup lightly on his shoulders. She was still tied hand and foot. "I didn't hear you. Say it again," the Sicilian called out. So Fezzik waited for the hunchback to catch up to him. "See?" Fezzik pointed then. Far down, at the very bottom of the mountain path, the man in black could be seen running. "Inigo is beaten." "Inconceivable!" exploded the Sicilian. Fezzik never dared disagree with the hunchback. "I'm so stupid," Fezzik nodded. "Inigo has not lost to the man in black. He has defeated him. And to prove it, he has put on all the man in black's clothes and masks and hoods and boots and gained 80 pounds. The Sicilian squinted down toward the running figure. "Fool," he hurled at the Turk. "After all these years, can't you tell Inigo when you see him? That isn't Inigo." "I'll never learn," the Turk agreed. "If there's ever a question about anything, you can always count on me to get it wrong." "Inigo must have slipped or been tricked or otherwise unfairly beaten. That's the only conceivable explanation." Conceivable, believable, the giant thought. Only he didn't dare say it out loud, not to the Sicilian. He might have whispered it to Inigo late at night, but that was before Inigo was dead. He also might have whispered heavable, thievable, weavable. Heavable, thievable, weavable, but that was as far as he got before the Sicilian started talking again. And that always meant he had to pay very strict attention. Nothing angered the hunchback as quickly as catching Fezzik thinking, since he barely imagined someone like Fezzik capable of thought. He never asked what was on his mind because he couldn't have cared less. If he had found out Fezzik was making rhymes, he would have laughed and then found new ways to make Fezzik suffer. "Untie her feet," the Sicilian commanded. Fezzik put the princess down and ripped the ropes apart that bound her legs. Then he rubbed her ankles so she could walk. The Sicilian grabbed her immediately and yanked her away. "Catch up with us quickly," the Sicilian said. "Instructions?" Fezzik called out, almost panicked. He hated being left on his own like this. Finish him! Finish him!" The Sicilian was getting peeved. "Succeed, since Inigo felled us." "But I can't fence. I don't know how to fence." "Your way," the Sicilian could barely control himself now. "Oh yes, good. My way. Thank you, Fezzini," Fezzik said to the hunchback. Then, summoning all his courage, "I need a hint. You're always saying how you understand force, how force belongs to you. Use it. I don't care how. Wait for him behind there." He pointed to a sharp bend in the mountain path. "And crush his head like an eggshell." He pointed to the cannonball-sized rocks. "I could do that, yes," Fezzik nodded. He was marvelous at throwing heavy things. "It just seems not very sportsmanlike, does it? Doesn't it?" The Sicilian lost control. It was terrifying when he did it. With most people, they scream and holler and jump around. With Fezzini, it was different. He got very, very quiet, and his voice sounded like it came from a dead throat, and his eyes turned to fire. "I tell you this, and I tell it once. Stop the man in black. Stop him for good and all. If you fail, there will be no excuses. I will find another giant." Please don't desert me, Fezzik said. Then do as you're told. He grabbed hold of Buttercup again and hobbled up the mountain path and out of sight. Fezzik glanced down toward the figure racing up the path toward him, still a good distance away. Time enough to practice. Fezzik picked up a rock the size of a cannonball and aimed at a crack in the mountain 30 yards away. Swoosh! Dead center. He picked up a bigger rock and threw it at a shadow line twice as distant. Not quite, swoosh, 2 inches to the right. Fezzik was reasonably satisfied. 2 inches off would still crush ahead if you aimed for the center. He groped around, found a perfect rock for throwing. It just fit his hand. Then he moved to the sharp turn in the path, backed off into deepest shadow. Unseen, silent, he waited patiently with his killing rock, counting the seconds until the man